you. You're so involved in students' learning journey, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
My pleasure, absolute pleasure. Always happy to help anyone, anytime, and hopefully even come to visit you sometime. That would be lovely.
That would be lovely, great.
Yeah, and I'm currently waiting for Prakhya. Here she is. Here's Prakhya. Take it back off. Here is our superstar, Prakhya.
We are eager to see her. Hello.
Hi, ma'am.
So Prakhya, the moment I saw the book on
There's a lot of students waiting to see you.
It's a lot.
It's okay. So the moment I saw the book, you and your book on LinkedIn, I was captivated by the illustrations. I really loved them. And I knew that it was a book worth reading. And that's the reason when I just typed a message over there, Mr. Malcolm readily agreed for that, for which I'm really grateful. So as I said, this is a rural area. Our students come from rural background, and they absolutely loved your book. So we all had a discussion with the book. So we'll begin with this. I'm waiting for Amy to join, Amy School. So Amy International School is one of the leading institutions in Vijayawada. So just give me a moment, I'll check with them.
Okay.
It's amazing. I'm going to get social media. This is amazing.
Should I get my book back? This is my sketchbook.
Oh, this is perfect.
Original.
They'll want to see it.
This is the original.
Oh, they'll be so interested to see this.
So this is your sketch.
So this is her sketch. You remember her book,
Yes.
right? So we've organised for her to present to these students. I sent you the poster.
Yes.
There's 2 rural schools.
Okay.
They bought her book and they want to interview her because she's the author.
Oh,
Right?
yes.
It's amazing, right? She's only 11 years old. She's presenting to all this because we've just had a brief hello with this hundreds of kids.
So it's going online.
Yeah. Do you have the link? Because maybe you could get a shot.
Okay.
So, how do I do this? How did I send you the link? I must have sent you the link. Hang on. Oh, I'll send you the link.
So very good morning, Alekhya. Panaga ma'am.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Lina ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, Malcolm sir. And good morning, Prakhya.
Good morning, ma'am.
So I would just like to introduce everybody in a minute. So we have Prakhya here, our young author, and Mr. Malcolm, head of school, Sreenidhi International School. And then we have Ms. Alekhya, who is a school leader at Amy International. Then Ms. Panaga, she is my colleague and a dear friend. And we have students of Amy sitting over there. So can we begin with the interview? So
Yes, please. By the way, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for showing interest in Prakhya's amazing book. We're very proud of Prakhya, and we're very proud that we have the opportunity to meet you. So thank you. But I'll say nothing now. She's the star. Over to Prakhya and you.
Thank you.
I'm very glad, and we are, in fact, as the school, Amy International School, we are very glad to be here, and I'm very glad that Leena ma'am has given this opportunity to us to, have a conversation with the budding author Prakhya. I'm so glad about it. So over to the students. Leena ma'am.
Okay. So we begin with Ganesh. I think so we also have the principal of Sreenidhi International School, Ms.Prakhya, a very talented principal with lot of expertise and experience. I've been following you on LinkedIn.
Thank you.
Okay, so we begin the interview. We'll start with Bhuvanesh from class 8. Bhuvanesh, come.
Hi Prakhya, I'm Bhuvanesh. Glad to see you. Glad to see you too. I was trying to draw some. I was trying to draw some parallel between Mr. Chappell and Chappell Junior and other animated characters, but I can't pinpoint on one. Uh, how can you even think to bring these characters to life? So it's when you start from a young age and you practice drawing, and like no one really inspired me. It's like when I used to watch cartoons, but not too much, obviously, and read like small books. And over the time, I've developed creativity, and yeah, I've brought this book to life now. Thank you.
So the next question is from Chandana.
Okay.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Chandana. Hi.
I'm Chandana of class 8. While we were reading the book, I saw that the book had so many values that could be got. What is the biggest value that you see in your book?
The biggest value, actually, they're all very big for me. The biggest value is probably is don't give up. So one thing in the book, if you read that part, there's like a part where he tries planting something, it doesn't really work out, and then he doesn't stop right there, and he tries again, and this time he succeeds and does it better. So
Thank you.
that's a good moral that I wrote in the book.
I learned a lot from your book. Thank you for answering for my question.
Oh my God, thank you so much for reading my book in the first place.
So now over to you, Panaga ma'am. Aditi and Harshit from Amy International are going to ask questions.
Hi. You're on mute.
Audible?
Yes, it's audible now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, Prakhya.
Hi.
So I'm Aditi and I study in grade 7 arts. So today I'm here in front of you to heartily congratulate you for publishing your first book. I really liked your book because the way you represented your illustrations and also the way you showed your creativity through a book. Mr. Chappell and Chappell Jr. Show the things like creative things through everyday things. And also, I'm really curious to know how do you use your real life to make sure the characters feel real? And also, what specific views do you think young writers like you might bring to children's book that adult writers might not?
So something that's special about my book, it has not one, not two, but many morals. also it's very creative and it'll inspire like young children, maybe even younger than me, to write books. And like when I was small, like everyone was watching cartoons, that's right, but a lot of people got addicted to it, and I didn't really get addicted to it. I admired them. I was like, oh my god, these cartoons are so nice. I wonder who wrote them. And I got inspired to create something like that and see the journey like that. So yeah, you have to include a lot of morals, and some of the morals actually I have faced them in real life. Like one thing was when Mr. Chappal and Chappal Jr. like decided to put him in school, he faced a lot of people. Like Shu, he was his best friend. He was a really nice person. And on the other hand, there's a guy named Zapato. Also, Zapato means shoe in Spanish. So he was not so nice. He was more of a bully to him, and but Chappal Jr. like handled him very good. So that's what I'm trying to teach the younger children.
Thank you, Ms. Prakhya. Best of luck with your future.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Ms.Prakhya. I am Harshit Valluru from 6 Alpha. Congratulations that you published a very great book. I really like the book. The book is very creative, narrative, and very well illustrated. I'm curious to know what drives your imagination. What or who is your inspiration? Do books, authors, and experiences inspire you?
I don't really read that many books. No one really inspired me. I just got the idea.
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Best of luck for your future projects.
Thank you so much.
So I now call upon Pranav from class 8 to ask the question.
Hi, Prakhya. Hi, Prakhya.
Your voice is breaking a little.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi.
I am Pranav from 8th class. So I am curious to know about your publishing journey. Could you throw some light about that?
Okay. So I started this in like middle of 5th grade, and I started writing it. I didn't really tell anyone. I started writing it, and then my mom saw it. She went to a company called Notion Press. It's in Chennai, and then we went there. They put it digitally, then they finally printed it out. So something that I could have improved is something, maybe I could have made my story a bit longer, but overall my story is pretty good. And also there was a lot of printing errors, so I should probably like choose another company to help me to see. I should explore more companies to
Okay.
like fix the.
Okay. And I also want to know if you will know more about Modesta and Jeff in your next book.
I mean, I can't reveal anything right now, but it'll come.
Okay. Thank you.
So next, Bahidar is online.
What?
So,
Hi,
there it is.
Prakhya.
Hi.
I'm Mahida from 9th. I am happy to interact with you.
Yes, me too.
I really loved your book, and I think I have become a fan of Chappal Jr. The characters that you choose are quite unusual. What made you think that these characters will definitely click?
Well, I thought they were very creative and funny and amusing for children. So I thought it would make a really fun and creative book for them to actually read it more and develop reading skills and understand a lot of morals.
Thank you.
So Akshara and Nishita from AV.
Hello, Prakhya. I'm Akshara. I'm currently studying in class 7. I find the characters of your book to be very creative and lively.
Thank
Im-
you.
Imagine just for a moment that Chappal Jr. came to life and became your companion. What sort of adventures would you have together?
Wow.
Oh my, that would be amazing.
That's an amazing
Amazing
question.
question.
Amazing question. Thank you.
Yeah. So if he did come to life, he would be a lot like me. I mean, he's a lot like me in the book itself. So I think we would be best buddies. We would have a lot of fun. And as you can see in the last pages, when he went for his field trip, he decided to explore a little and got in some trouble. I would probably stop him from doing that. But to be honest, even I love exploring. So I don't know what would happen then.
Thank you for answering my question. Best luck for your future.
Thank you so much, Akshara.
Hi, Prakhya. I'm Nishita from grade 8. Little louder. I'm Nishita from grade 8, and I wanted to know. I really like the personality of your characters, and I wanted to know if you have based them off of real life people and experiences, and what made you make the characters inspired off of footwear.
Okay, so I don't know. I just decided to name him Mr. Chappal and it just clicked in my mind. And actually, I have faced most of those challenges or achievements in my life. Like in the fourth grade, even we went to a field trip, even in fifth grade. I didn't go this time, but yeah. And I faced a lot of people like Shu and Zapato. So I wanted to like include that and tell other children how the world can be. And I never actually give up. I've actually written my book um, like a long time ago in fifth grade, but it wasn't as good, so I had to rewrite it again. So I still didn't give up, and then I finally published it.
Thank you
So
and
even the
best
book
wishes.
give up.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
and
you so
best
much.
wishes.
So now we have Pranati from AANM to ask the question.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Pranati.
Initially, the title of the book didn't pique my interest, but as I read the story, I realized that many instances resonated with me. Did you ever experience bullying in school like Chappal Jr. did?
Um, I've never experienced such so-called bullying, but I've experienced some people that don't want the best for me. Like every time, for example, every time I was studying, they would stop me and just they wouldn't be such a great friend. So, I mean, they changed. A lot of them changed, and I'm so happy for them. But just be careful about your people that you're friends with and just understand the world.
Okay, thank you.
Next is Raymond, who's going to ask you a question. I think he has been he has been wondering what would you answer.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Revan.
I am Sairavat of 9th. Uh, Glad to see you online.
Glad to see you too.
What I like about the story is the flow. Each part is well understood. But I have a question. Was it intentional to show Mr. Chappal and Chappal Jr. as the main characters? And also, Mr. Chappal is a single parent.
Well, I didn't draw the mother. He's not a single parent, but it's just that in the book, like he only the father is there. Even for example, even in Mr. Bean, he doesn't have any parents or siblings. It's just him. So that's the same thing in my book.
Thank you.
So next is Akshita and Niharika from AB.
Hello, Prakhya. I'm Akshita and I'm studying in grade 8.
Hi,
I'm
Akshit.
I'm sure that this first book was just the beginning of your journey. Are you working on any current projects or any new projects?
Okay, so I'm working on the second book, and also I'm working on like designing a few clothes for my parents' fashion brand. So like I love designing and innovating stuff. My favorite subject is design, and I like creating new stuff and being creative. I even modeled a few clothes for them. And the website is actually out. It's www.indiantriangle.com. And I designed a few of them, and the physical shop is also being built. So one of my projects is also that.
Okay, thank you, and I wish you good luck on your journey.
Thank you so much.
Prakhya, you have spoken about your fashion brand, at the same time your work. So can we see some of your doodle projects, some of your artwork?
Doodle? Yes, I have my sketchbook and also my original drawing of the book. So I don't have any like drawings of my fashion brand designings, but I do have some doodles and stuff. So the first page, can you see it with this?
Yeah, just hold it.
You'll have to come a little.
Yeah, just hold it front. Let's see that
Oh.
should work. Oh,
Actually,
oh,
as the
let's-
background is as the
Yeah.
background is some pictures, so we are unable to see that. If
Yeah,
the
let me
background
work
is
out
removed, we can see.
How do I get rid of the background?
Yeah, thank you.
More, maybe click on
More.
more.
Yeah, here we go. No. There. That should do it.
Okay, so the first page is a song to get to know about me. So it's a song I saw on YouTube. It's just like I'll start with my name, my age, and my height, my gender identity, and it's just like a few doodles. But I'll show you more pages. And this is like a pen sketch. It's an art style called cross hatching. And this one I used watercolor to paint. So this is the green side. This is like blue, purple, red, pink, and yellow. So I used watercolor for this. The next page is just some doodles, like, and this one is a portrait of a Blackpink member, Rose. And this is not, yeah, yeah, you know that song? And this is like some sketch. It's not for my company though. And this is like me and my friends did it at a sleepover party. And more doodles. Okay, so this one is things I love. So it's a rabbit, it's a cat. I love cats, plants, my phone, and art. I love art. See this drawing? It's my favorite one here. And this one, oh, this one is so special to me because my friends requested me to draw these. This is from my favorite teacher. My favorite teacher asked me to draw this. This is my mom's, this is my sister's, and this is my own. This drawing has a lot of meaning, but that's a long paragraph, so I'll explain that later. And this is just a doodle. I didn't actually do this. My friends did that. But and this is not complete. This is my favorite page. Also, most recent page. It's a watercolor of mushrooms. And this one is like an abstract art. And I think that's it. Yeah, there's another abstract art incomplete. Oh yes, this is also pretty new. It's a sketch of like underwater. This is an octopus and like mushrooms, a shell, fishes. Also, this is the zodiac sign for Pisces. Like this resembles. I'm a Pisces. So, and that's the last page.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
When's your birthday?
February 28th. Science Fair Day. And this is the original book. As you can see, the drawings have a lot of emotion, but they failed to bring that up in the digital. They did it very well, but they couldn't do it exactly like mine. Like, see the emotion. Actually, even the little bird students had a lot of emotion, but they didn't really do that. Look, even the bird is smiling. I don't know if you can see it. See it smiling. So this is like the original book. And there's a lot of pages. Look, this is the forest. It was supposed to be night, but he drew it as morning in the first page. So yeah, that were my drawings and doodles.
I think,
Hello, Prakhya.
thank you so much, Prakhya. I think everyone needs to have a hobby, some hobby or the other, because that's what's
Hello, Prakhya.
I'm sure, just a moment, I'm sure that every student over here will cultivate a hobby henceforth because they are seeing you now and I'm sure they are inspired by you. Before moving on to the next question, I would like to welcome Mr. Omkar, Director of AV International School, a director who is down to earth and is genuinely interested in education of children. Thank you for joining us, sir. So our next.
Good to see you again. Good to see you again, Mr. Omkara. Great to see you.
You're on mute.
Sir, you're in mute. You're in mute, sir. Omkar, sir, you are in mute. Yeah.
So
Now
I'm so
we are
sorry.
able to hear you, sir.
Prajita ma'am, I'm Omkara. Okay, I'm not Omkara, sir. Okay, so thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to actually be part of this whole session. Malcolm, sir. So I'm glad to see you again virtually. So.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for this opportunity. It's really a wonderful thing for us all to learn together. Prakhya is learning, we're learning, students are learning. So thank you to everybody at both schools. It's a great opportunity for everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So our next question is from Akshita.
Niharika. Yeah, Akshita is just completed. It's Niharika. Yeah.
Hello, Prakhya. Hi. Niharika from grade 7. Hi, Harika. As a young author, you have gained invaluable experiences. So, can you share what are the valuable lessons you have gone into throughout your writing journey? My valuable lessons in my writing journey were like always think more. There was a time I wanted to give up so bad because nothing was coming into my mind to continue the story, but I still kept pushing and I made it happen. And at the end, like a lot of people were asking me how I published it, and I felt so happy to be an inspiration for them. And they wanted to write a book, so they were asking me for advice. And I learned a lesson to never give up and like to inspire others. Thank you so much and all the best for your new projects. Thank you. Thank you.
So we have Sairam over here who would like to ask you a question.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Sairam.
I'm from 9th class. I really inspired from you. Those characters also inspired me.
Thank you so much.
I think designing such a book is very laborious, as you are the storyteller as well as the illustrator.
What? Can you please repeat the last sentence?
I think designing such a book is very laborious, as you are the storyteller as well as the illustrator.
Oh, thank you so much.
Who are the important people?
The important people in the book?
Who were the important people to support you in this journey?
In support, okay, in real life. So in real life, it was first of all my parents and my little sister. Her name is Manya, and the whole reason I designed this book is for kids like her because, to be honest, anyone can read it of any age, but this I feel like it's most amusing for that age. And she was giving me feedback on how to make it more interesting, and I definitely did take it. She was reading my book time to time, like in the middle, and she was like, Akka, when will you finish this? Oh my god, I need to read it more. This is too short. And she's begging me to finish the second one.
Okay, thank you, Prakhya.
Thank you.
So next is Vaishnavi.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Vaishnavi.
I'm Vaishnavi from 9. So my question is, if you are told by a publisher to rewrite this book as a general fiction for children, to go through the process again?
For which process to publish the book again?
As general fiction
the fiction books. Yeah, I would make more fiction books. Even second one is a fictional book. Even though it's fictional, it's based like not only in Chappal Junior's life. These are events that I like went through in my life. So I guess yes, of course it's a fiction, but like the storyline is halfly true. And I will make more books like this, definitely.
So over to you, Panaga ma'am. Hema and Satvik from AV. Hema and Satvik.
Hello, Ms.Prakhya. I am Hemachandra of grade 8. First of all, congratulations on publishing your first book.
Thank you.
Ever since I read your book, I've been really curious about how simple your drawings are. I feel like they're simple fingers, yet they're very expressive of emotion. So how did you achieve this? Did you take any adults' help, or have you learned it by yourself?
I have learned it by myself. My mom is a great artist. I have learned most art skills from a young age, and but in the book, no one really helped me. I just wrote half of the story as a joke in my previous doodle book. I didn't bring that one because I couldn't find it. It's very old. And then my mom said, wow, it's very nice, I'll publish it if you continue it. But no one really helped me. I did it by myself, and I achieved the expression and emotion by like drawing the eyes differently. As you can see, you don't need that many stuff to make an expression. The eyes are already giving you so much expression. You can already see they're annoyed by each other, he's happy, they're both having fun together. And there's a lot. There's even sleepy. You can see the wrinkles on his eyes. He's sleepy. So I don't know how to explain it to you to make it like more emotional, but as you practice arts, you'll get that skill.
Oh, thank you for the answer, Ms. Prakhya.
Thank you, thank you.
The next question is from Prashant. Oh,
Satvik is here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hello, Ms. Prakhya. I'm Satvik, studying grade 6.
Hi, Satvik. Even I'm in grade 6.
So your characters were so unique and imaginative. I'm curious to know the reason or the inspiration behind this creative thought, like you naming the characters Chappal, Socks, or Crocs.
Again, I didn't have any inspiration, but like seeing a lot of artists and like a lot of books, a lot of small comic books, I have gained like a lot of inspiration from all of them, and the creativity just slowly came to me when I was practicing and drawing a lot in art, and then the names just came to me.
Thank you, Ms. Prakhya. Good luck for your future.
Thank you so much.
Good morning, Prakhya. I am Prashant of 9. I am a big fan of your children's fiction, and I am glad to interview you. So my question is, what is your most challenging aspect of bringing this book to the finishing line?
Most challenging, everything was just falling in place, to be honest. But the most challenging was when I was publishing it in the Illustrator thing, because they couldn't get like the correct expressions. They couldn't exactly do what I was trying to do. And we worked really hard to bring that out, to explain them. And it took a long time. So probably that was the hardest part.
Thank you for a quick response.
So next is Sai Sri.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Sai Sri.
I'm happy to see you. My name is K. Saistri. I am from class 8. While reading the book, I felt very happy. And as a budding author, what goal have you set in your literary journey?
What goal? My goal was to finish this book in time, which I did, and like to not only to make money or for my own benefit, to inspire young children and give them an idea of creativity. And I want them to learn the morals that I kept in the story. Thank you.
Tanush. Tanush from AV.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Tanush.
I'm studying in 7th grade. My name is Tanush. I believe writing a book is quite time consuming. As a child of our age, how do you manage your homeworks and writing at the same time?
I think we have a similar question here. So I would like to ask Varshita also to ask you. It's a similar question, so you can answer both together.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Vashita.
I am Varshita. How do you manage your time between school and passion for and passion?
Oh, time management. Yes, this is a skill that you have to develop. I'm actually still developing this skill. So, I actually live really far away from school. So in school, I take notes. I do everything I can to collect enough information. And in the bus, it's a 2-hour drive in the bus. So I take like my notes and I just try to practice them, and I try to finish off like the homework that's not on my laptop, so I don't need any information from like Google or something. And I just do the small worksheets. When I'm home, I quickly get changed and then I have a snack or something, and I do my passion, which is art. And I like doing some leftover homework too. Like, I do stuff very fast. And the reason why this took a year is just because of that reason, because of school and everything. I did very little at a time, like each day, maybe like 5 pages or something, and that's it. And I made 44 pages in total. So that's why it took a year. And then I had to redo the whole story again because it wasn't really that great. And then I fixed it.
Thank you, Prakhya.
Thank you.
So I call upon Revant now. Hey, Revant.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Revan.
This is Revant from 9th class. What was the best feedback that you got from a reader of your book?
The best feedback? Oh, feedback. No one can beat my mother's feedback because she always inspires me the most. She's the reason I got so much better at art. And she gave me a feedback that, like, she said my book was amazing, but I needed to work on making it longer, and I needed to make more morals. In the first one, it was literally just a non-fiction book, no morals, but she gave me the idea to add more morals, and then I made those morals come true. Like, she didn't tell me which morals, I made them myself based on my life. So that was my mother's feedback, and that was the best feedback I've ever had, because now my book is amazing now.
Thank you, Prakhya.
Thank
so, I invite Jahnavi to ask you a question. Probably it's the last question, but we'll wait.
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Janvi.
I'm so happy to see you.
Happy to see you too.
Have you ever seen a character like a Zopato in your real life?
Yeah, a lot of people actually. I don't want to call their names out, but I have seen a lot of people.
Thank you, Prakhya.
So Vaishnavi also wants to ask you a question. So
Hi, Prakhya.
Hi, Vaishnavi.
Do you have an intention to write this book in your mother tongue? Because rural area people also able to read this book.
That is such a great idea. I didn't do it yet. I might actually do it in my mother tongue. Also, my mother tongue is Telugu. So I don't know, it might happen in the future.
Thank you, Prakhya.
Thank you for the idea.
So it was amazing to listen to you. I think you have set an exemplar for all these students over here, and I really appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So if there is anything, I would like to hear your opinion from Alekhya and then Mr. Malcolm.
Thank you, ma'am. So Prakhya, I am very sure, like being an artist, I am able to connect myself with you. Like my mother was backbone since my childhood. I am also an entrepreneur. Like partly by this art only. Like my mother built that career aspect in mind. I hope you will also find one amazing career using your passion, following your passion. I'm sure about it. And also, most of our children in school are very passionate about art. The ones whom you spoke today are like if they complete their task, they keep on doing something under their bench. So this is their daily task. So yeah, your book will definitely be an inspiration for them for starting such like doodling or writing a book. And I wish you all the very best. I hope you will write many more books and inspire people around you and kids around you and adults around you like me. Thank you so much, Pragya. You're such an amazing child.
Yes, I would also want to share that as I read through your book, and I distributed the book also to the students. All the students who are behind me have all read your book, and they have all found it really amazing. They really enjoyed the comic structure that you have brought into it, and still there is so much of insight into life. I would really want to appreciate what you have done with your own experiences in the form of a book, where you have subtly took away all those beautiful little lessons that you have had in your life. As you say that you have put them together in the form of a book, I'm really surprised. And also I would want to congratulate you for that amazing put together whatever you have done in the form of a book and a story. I really enjoyed it, and all of us have enjoyed doing it. I would want you to continue to do this and keep growing. And one more thing that I noticed about you is you are so systematic. As you said, you have made a habit of utilizing every minute of your time and distributing it thoroughly. So that is also a lesson each one of us, adults or children, have to learn, so that we make the best of our available time and put our little talent or whatever passion that we have to put together and make the best of our talents. Thank you so much for being an inspiration to all our children.
And one more request from our end is Prakya, as when you are talking about expression through eyes in doodling or in caricature, we generally does expressions using eyes. So if you want to like conduct a session for our students in terms of like an online session, how like small tips and tricks that you would like to give for our students in terms of how this doodling can be done, how these illustrations can be done. So what kind of color palettes you have used, because so many artists from our school would be really interested to look forward for a session. If you would like to give it up for us, like maybe a Friday or for 40 minutes or half an hour, I would ask our art children to join your session if you would like to extend it for us.
I love you so much for that. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Thank you for motivating me and inspiring me to do more. And I'll see. I love that idea. I'll see if I can do that.
Sure. And you will also get some insights from our artists as well. Like what are the things they do crochet at school? They do small creatures with crochet. Yeah. They do it. And they put up stalls in school and they do it so many things at school. So you might also share such inputs if you join. So it's a win-win situation for both of us. And thank you for your time.
So I wanted to add that, I had to confront my own childhood while I was reading your book. And it also reminded me of Frog and Toad stories by Arnold Nobel, if you have heard of him.
No, I've never heard of it.
Do read Frog and Toad stories. They are amazing. Mr. Malcolm.
Okay, I'll look them now.
Mr. Malcolm, would you like to say something to us?
Yeah, firstly, thank you to all of you for your time and the amazing questions. Thank you to the students there. The questions were well thought out, they were well considered and very, very nicely delivered too. It's not easy to talk in front of a large audience, so it takes a lot of confidence to speak so clearly and with such great articulation. So thank you to all of you for joining us, and thank you for honoring the wonderful achievements of Prakhya. She is an amazing person, as you can see, as you can hear. She is a really remarkable person. We're very, very proud of her, and she deserves the good feeling that this will get for her. To just enjoy this experience, I think, is wonderful for her and will inspire her to create more and more and more. As you say, this is just the beginning for a talent such as Prakhya.
Omkar sir, would you say something?
What?
Yeah. Thank you, Prakhya, for all the effort that you put in to get to a stage where you're able to produce a book. So thank you so much for all your time today, and thank you so much for all your insights, and you shared your journey, how you started, and how you're able to organize yourself and everything. So and Alekia and Lena ma'am and Malcolm sir, Aprajita ma'am, thank you so much for actually arranging this session and coordinating with each other to actually ensure that this session came to life. Because as Malcolm sir clearly mentioned, saying see, I think Prakhya actually take this session to a different level right now, because see, when you do certain things like these kind of things, kids or anybody for that matter requires this kind of motivation from everybody. Okay, so she would take this journey forward, okay, and she would just take that inspiration, and because she's been having a conversation with multiple people, okay, so it kind of motivates them also to actually be in her shoes. So that's a students from Amy's side, from Lena ma'am school ka side. And but with respect to Prakhya, I think she would take this as an inspiration to actually do achieve a lot of greater things in her life and everything, because see, everybody would want to get a pat on the back for the good work that they do. So I think this session kind of gave opportunity for everybody to reflect upon. I mean, from the other side of the coin, for Prakhya also, I think she kind of took a lot of positive things, and she's going to continue to ensure that she would be in this situation in the future also many times. So I wish you all the best, Prakhya, and thank you so much for all the effort that you put in at this such young age. I heard that you're in grade 6, so you've started inspiring kids like people in our school and other kids and everything. Keep inspiring and keep doing the good work. Okay, all the best, and thank you again. Thank you, Malcolm sir.
Rajita ma'am, would you like to say something?
I think for me, the entire experience of the book being released and this reaching it today has been such a humbling learning experience, and the excitement with which both the parties have engaged, teachers and children. It's actually beautiful. It's something that I will treasure for a long time. So thank you everyone, Prakhya to start with, for giving us this opportunity to feel the pride in what our students do. Thank you, children, for the lovely questions and the engagements, and the teachers, how you've taken this through to make our little girl feel so special. It's been really, really a matter of pride for us. Thank you so very much. Really value this.
A big round of applause. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Leena ma'am, for putting up all the efforts in writing that first message. And thank you, Malcolm sir, for replying to that message. And this has happened only because of that conversation starter. And it's a lovely opportunity that like-minded people work together for benefit of school. But here, like-minded schools are working together. That's a great thing. And we hope we collaborate further for many such things going forward, and we all absolutely treasure this opportunity and the learnings that we have today. And thank you so much. See you all again soon.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Aprajita ma'am. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Leena ma'am.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.